Hello and welcome to the first review on this channel. Today I want to take a look at the LEGO Technic battery box 88015 that's available in the online LEGO shop, at least here in Europe, from the powered up category. So it's basically the LEGO Technic Control Plus powered up battery box that was included into the Osprey set, but LEGO cancelled the Osprey. So this is the first option to get the battery box in a wider or in a larger amount. It comes in this box that's pretty small. The battery box barely fits into it. Currently there's only the box itself listed in the shop, so I had the impression that the box would be bigger, but that's not the case. And you can open the box. There you will have a manual, and we have the battery box itself. The design is very similar to the LEGO Technic Hub. It's this one, but this battery box has two switches that can control the port B on the left side. The left switch can control that port, and the right switch can control port A on this side. These ports only have arrows that go out of the battery box, as opposite to the hub that has arrows that go in and out of the hub, because the battery box doesn't work with sensors. You can only use it to power motors or to power the LEDs. And it works pretty similar to the hub. It has the same shape. You can open the back and you can put batteries into it. It uses the same battery holder as the hub, but the notch that can detect if you inserted a rechargeable battery into the hub is missing here. That's because the circuit of this battery box is very simple. It doesn't include many electrical components, and in my opinion it isn't really justified that it costs 35 euros, but I'll talk about that later. So now I put batteries into the battery box. You need 6 AA batteries. 3 go into the top and 3 into the bottom. The battery holder works much better than with power functions batteries, where it was complicated to get one battery out. And now you can plug any LEGO Technic or LEGO motor into the battery box and turn it on. It's pretty hard to turn it on without a switch. You can do it, but it isn't really convenient. But you can put a few LEGO pieces into it and then use them as a switch. There's no speed control and you can't control the position of the motors. You can only turn them on or off or into the other direction. There's also a Technic knob on the side that you can use to attach a leveler. And that works as well. I tested almost all of the LEGO motors in the powered up system, and I can tell you that all that I tested work, so I'm pretty sure that it will work with every LEGO Technic motor. And the lights work as well. It just won't work with any sensors. There's a lamp on the top that will shine as soon as one of these ports is turned on. The direction doesn't matter. And it simply tells you if the battery box is turned on. I think that it's bad that you can not turn the switches easily, that you need additional LEGO parts, but it's pretty convenient how the switches work, and I think that it's good that you can use Technic axles to turn them, so that you can build the battery box into a model and put a switch on the outside of the model, or build something around it to switch it on, because that's much more convenient. What I don't really like is the overall shape, because it's very large and the the large LEGO Technic hub that's also included into the Robot Inventor LEGO Mindstorm set has pretty much the same size as the hub. This one works with a rechargeable battery, and this one uses 6 AA batteries. But I think that it's important to note that this has 6 parts and has almost the same size. So I think that this is a bit oversized. But that's not the biggest issue. The biggest issue is the price. This battery box alone, without batteries, costs 35 euros, and that's just a dumb battery box. As a comparison, the old LEGO Power Functions battery box cost less than 10 euros, around 8 euros I think. So this battery box costs more than 4 times of that, and I think that that price just isn't justified. I would be okay with 15 euros, maybe 20 euros, but 35 euros is way too much. Also, you can get these hubs, the full-blown Bluetooth hub, for less than 20 euros on Bricklink, and then you can use PyBricks to store a program on the hub persistently, so it won't be deleted or stuff like that when the hub is turned on, and it will be stored on the hub itself. That lets it act as a battery box, but that's not easy for beginners, so you have to have a bit of technical knowledge to do that. But with that, you would get a full-blown Bluetooth hub for less than the price of the battery box, and it would act as a battery box. So I really don't see where the price here is coming from. The only real reason that I can see is that it shouldn't look too cheap in comparison to the hubs, so that the hubs look more cheap than they actually are. Anyways, I hope that we will get this battery box in more sets soon, so that the price on Bricklink will get cheaper. But that was it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please tell me your opinion about the battery box in the comments. See you in the next video, and bye.